Hello, everybody. Welcome to Surprise Radio. I'm your host, Surprise, and today I have with me Modern Mimes. Thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, man. Good to see you.
Excited to be here.
So, if you don't mind, introduce yourselves.
Absolutely. Go for it.
I'm Adi. I'm the singer.
Hey, I'm Ernesto. I play the double neck guitar bass. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it.
Harley and I play the drums.
It's very nice to meet you. And so, how long have you been together?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
A long time.
Very long time. Well, not as long as you would think.
High school.
Well, no, we haven't been a band since high school. So for those who are watching and don't know, her and I are married. We've been married, what, 11 years now? But we've known each other since high school, so 20 years plus. Modern Mimes has been around since, I guess the early beginnings were 2016, but we didn't start really touring until 2017. We were actually a duo when we first started, and then we got a drummer involved, and now we have Harley, and yeah, so basically, what is it, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20.
We lost count.
We lost count. 8 years, seven,
Right.
8 years, something like that. Let's just say 7, just to make ourselves feel better.
And so, I know that you just mentioned that Harley is new. I know that you used to play bass in a Foo Fighters tribute band as well as other bands, but you
Mhm.
have played drums before. So, what's it like
Yeah.
getting back behind the kit for such a good band?
I'm very excited. I still play in the Foo Fighters tribute and a few other cover bands on bass. So I still get to do that and have that outlet. But I haven't been a drummer in a, I feel like a real official band, professional band. So this is very exciting that I get to do that. Um, and as much as I love bass for different reasons, I can interact with the crowd and jump around. I just feel like drums are that true love. It comes naturally. I never had a lesson. So it just feels right. Feels at home. I can watch drum videos all day. So I'm very excited for this journey with Modern Mimes.
Oh yeah.
We're
Yeah.
super excited to be taking on this new era with Modern Mimes, and Harley's been nothing but amazing so far. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, we can't wait to get out there and finally play shows.
Yeah, just don't fuck
And-
up, please. Do me a favor, Harley. Just don't fuck it up.
No,
All right. We're counting
don't
on you.
fuck up.
This is all on you. No fucking pressure, by the way. But yeah, just do me a solid
Right.
favor. Don't fuck anything up. Just be quiet and just play the fucking drums. How about that?
Just do your
Zero
job.
mistakes.
I was
Zero
gonna say,
mistakes.
thank you for saying that also. I was going to say that they both have been very welcoming and made me feel comfortable. And I thank them every day. I'm like, thank you so much for answering the same question like 100 times. But so they've been great. Rehearsals have been great. And that's nice. You could have a great band, but if you don't get along, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good the songs are. So I'm lucky enough to have both of that with them. And yeah, I'm just really excited.
So, I personally first featured Modern Mimes in September of 2022, but this is only your second single since May of 2022. So, are you planning on cranking up some releases anytime soon, or are you still? I know that you're still playing with Harley and getting some things going, but what are your plans for 2024?
A lot of
Lot.
single releases.
Yeah.
We are booking a tour. We're in the middle of booking a tour right now. We do have a couple of festival dates in June. And then we have our first show coming up this month, March 27th in Orlando. But we're trying to book a tour around those June festival dates. So definitely that's something in the works.
Yeah, let's releasing a few more singles, and then by the end of the month, we'll either be releasing an EP or a full length. I'm not really sure.
Did you
We're
say by the end of the month?
by the end of the year. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was
By
like,
the end of the
definitely not by
year,
the end of
not
the
by the end of the
month.
Yeah,
month.
I was like,
Year.
why don't I know this?
I was like, don't put that kind of pressure on.
See, now I'm fucking up. But anyway,
Yes.
yeah, man, a lot of stuff, a lot of cool things in the works. We're having fun, and Harley's, like I said, Harley's doing great. She said we're getting ready to play our first show first show of the year, and this is actually our second single off this next EP or album. We put out Heavy Heart back
Last year.
that was last year, actually. Heavy Heart was the first single off this new album, and then we just released Roses and Ruins, and then we have another one up our sleeves, which will be released
Next month.
probably next month. Yes, April. So
And I know that you had talked about how Heavy Heart led into Roses and Ruins. Is that going to continue? Is that a theme that's going to continue with the next single too?
I mean, there's definitely kind of like an overlapping theme. As far as the video goes, there's not much of like a storyline to the next video following Roses and Ruins, but there's definitely some elements that you'll see kind of carry over into the next video.
Yeah, there's always a theme with everything we do, man. I don't know if like, I hopefully people get it. Sometimes it's a little tough because we're very I guess we're very visual with our messages, but yeah, there's always definitely a theme and something that we're trying to portray or we're just trying to talk about without having to go, full-fledged say it, you know what I mean, or be too cliche about it. So that's kind of what we do. We've always done that, and it's something that we really can't get away from, even if we wanted to. So yeah, we'll definitely keep doing that.
Well, and just doing my research, when I was looking into you guys, I did see just how very artistic you are, how deep you are, how much you put real thought into, it seems like everything that you do. So that's why I was wondering if it was a theme that was going to continue or anything like that.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, it definitely will be. By the way, I'm looking at your background and I can't help but like think about how awesome it is because I'm seeing like Ghost Rider, Hulk, Daredevil. That's all fucking awesome. I love that shit. I wish
It's
I had
a
something cool
it's a
behind it.
blanket.
Is it a
Oh,
blanket?
It's
that's
a
cool.
blanket. Yeah.
That's badass. I love it. I
I
love it.
love Comic Cons. That's like our favorite thing to do is go to Comic Con and found that for $50. I was like, hell yeah, I gotta have that.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
That is super
Makes a
cool.
nice backdrop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do y'all have a favorite song to sing or play?
I'm gonna speak
For yourself.
for myself.
Speak for
but-
yourself.
but
For
I was
me.
gonna say, you're probably gonna agree with me, maybe not, but I would say probably Love Hate because it's just I think it encapsulates everything that we're about. It's the battle of good and evil and light and dark and everything in between that. And I just feel like we really go nuts. We put on in all our energy. We save that song usually towards the end of our set. And we just let it all out and just leave it on the stage and it just feels really therapeutic actually.
I would agree. It's definitely the top three for me. I go through seasons, but the reason why I would pick Love Hate is just because that's like our closer, and we've tried to close with other songs, when we play live,
Keep going
and we
back
just
to
keep
Love
going
Hate.
back to it. Like we'll literally fucking write out a set list, and then we'll be like, no, fuck that, and scratch it off, put Love Hate at the end. Lately, it's been Paranoia for me, and it's funny because we're going to be opening with that song on our next few shows and tours and stuff like that, and I'm just feeling it more now for some weird reason. I don't know. I think Harley might actually have the same answer. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so I love Paranoia. I love it. So that is my answer, but I was just looking at the list too, and I really love Seek and Hide. I think I've told you guys this in person. I love I call it the bridge, like that climactic part. And it just goes into, that next part. It's great. So that would be runner up, but Paranoia is, I love that energy. I just feel like we're gonna come out swinging. All the stuff that we've gone through, like we were talking about transitions, this transitional period, and I don't know, opening with that
Oh,
would
yeah.
be good.
I agree. That's where I'm at right now with it.
Is there a cover that y'all would like to do?
Ooh,
There's a few. There's a few.
we've gone through. Well, actually, I'll speak for myself on this one, and this is going to be very weird.
You taking mine?
No, I'm not taking yours. I've mentioned this, but it's never been like something that anybody really has cared to even talk about or entertain, I guess. But I want to do a cover of, and I'm going blank right now. Fuck. The Prodigy. I want to do
Oh
Breathe.
my!
I want to do
I love
yeah.
the Prodigy.
Dude, I want to do that song
finding
so
this
fucking
out.
bad. The only
Oh
thing
my
is that
God.
it's not a very vocal song. It's pretty much just like the same shit over and over again. But I have this weird feeling that I can make that shit fucking not better, but make it my own. And I think it'll be a crowd pleaser. I think people know the song well enough that they hear that opening riff, and I think they're gonna go nuts. So
I'm clearly like having a fit. Oh, I love the Prodigy. Like in my opinion, I'm not into maybe a lot of the genre. Like all whatever has branched off from the Prodigy. We'll just say, generally speaking, I just feel like that's when, if you want to call it like techno, I feel like that's when it was good. I don't know. We
Oh, you're
have to
right.
cover that. And
I
Smack
agree.
My Bitch Up,
Oh yeah.
Firestarter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Mate, we could probably do
Yeah.
that one
Could you
too.
imagine us covering that?
Fuck
Me
yeah.
singing that?
Fuck
That-
yeah.
That'd be like really out of
How
character.
fucking stupid and cool would that be? I don't give a
That
shit.
give me the headset. I'll do it. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you do
That's
it
so
exactly. You
pitch
do it.
up.
We'll switch instruments. Yeah, there you go. I'll play
That's
fucking
so
drums.
great.
Play drums.
No, I'll play drums. You play my double
I
neck
can play.
guitar
I can
bass.
play guitar.
There
I don't
you
know if I can't play yours though.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Anyway, that's great.
That's my answer. I'm sticking to that. What about you?
It'd be a reggae song that I've been really wanting to cover. Off the top of my head now, for some reason I can't think of the artist's name. Max.
Yeah.
I forget his last name. Iron Shirt is the name of the song, and I've always wanted to do a cover of that.
I think it's called Chase the Devil.
Or Chase the Devil. Yeah.
That's what it's called. She wants to do a reggae song, and I you know what's funny? I do agree with her. You kind of want to do that because I want to kind of make it like cinematic. And I don't know if you listen to some of our stuff, it does have like a cinematic element to it. So you know the fact that I can put those two together, I think I can come up with something really cool, or we can come up with something really cool collectively. So, and then Harley, what about you? I'm interested to hear.
Well, yeah, but you guys have such cool answers now. I mean, I haven't really thought about this. I'm lucky enough to be now in, you know, so many bands that I really get to play a lot of the stuff that I like outside of the bands. I don't just do it for the crowd either. But it's cliche. You could see my background. Green Day is my favorite band, but I would really love to cover some songs that are maybe not as popular. You know, we cover Basket Case and my other band, which is great. You know, again, love my band, but I want to do something else, like a B-side, you know, or
FOD.
no band for me, no band will cover, you know, Jesus of Suburbia because it's literally 9 minutes, you know, but that would be so cool to do live, just one. So I would probably say a Green Day song just because it's my favorite. But the Prodigy is such a cool answer. I'm like, damn.
I had no idea that you were such a big Green Day fan. I'm being sarcastic.
I know you are.
Dude, did you see?
Yes.
Okay, so off topic. I saw the little bubbleheads, like the Green Day.
Oh, in my story, yeah.
Stories, and I'm like, wow, she really fucking loves Green Day, which is
Here,
awesome.
we don't have to make this about me, but only because you're talking
No, it's
about
okay.
your
I love it.
Let me say one thing while you're talking about your blanket. I had someone send this to me. It is all the album covers on a
Oh,
blanket.
that's cool.
Nice.
So
That is very cool.
I may have to use that as a background next time, but yeah, I am. I might be the biggest Green Day fan you will meet. So
I think so.
but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So probably a Green Day song, but that could if we do the Prodigy, I'm totally fine with that.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
So
I still want to cover that Jamiroquai song.
Oh yeah.
Automated.
Yeah, that would be
I think
cool
that'd be
too.
fun.
We started to kind of fuck around with that, but then I was just like, nah, skip it. So, what would you? I have a question for you, sir. What song do you think we should cover?
yeah, let's hear it.
And you could literally pick anything.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be rock.
I'm off guard.
That's how I felt.
I don't. Ernesto, do you sing?
Screamy.
Okay.
Scream sing, I guess. Yeah.
You might not like this idea because it's a little cliche, but because of how theatrical you guys are, I think that it would be really cool to hear y'all do a Lacuna Coil song.
Oh, I love Lacuna
Coil. I mean, we're big Lacuna Coil fans. Actually, we caught them live a few years ago, man. They were incredible. I think that might actually be a good idea. Yeah, I mean, it's
something like really Swamped or something.
Yeah, we were just actually listening to that like 10 minutes ago. We were watching the video, so yeah, that's a good call. Very cool. Well, definitely think about it. That's definitely
That's true. I'm surprised we haven't covered a Lacuna Coil song.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Like when it comes to covers, we've done a few. So we've done Deftones, we've done Type O Negative, and we've done 9 Inch Nails. And the only one that we really didn't do our own version was 9 Inch Nails. And technically, it is our own version.
We kept it pretty much.
We kept it pretty much the same, but
except like I think you added a solo.
Yeah, I added a guitar solo. But like the Deftones cover we did My Own Summer, and we did Type O Negative, I Don't Want to Be Me, and we did it. We just kind of did whatever we wanted. Like we made it our own. So it would be interesting to take a Lacuna Coil song and make it our own because that's kind of a very similar genre to what we do. You know what I mean?
That's
a
true.
Very interesting choice. A very interesting choice, and I think that's not a bad idea. You know?
Yeah, I guess I did kind of fall into the thinking about what you already sound like and what would match. So
right. Well, the thing is that you're giving me ideas now. Like I'm now in my head, I'm like brainstorming. I'm like, how would I go about doing Swamped or doing like, Heaven's a Lie or something like that? You know what I mean?
I think that'd be like a challenge in a different way, as you were saying. Like it's very similar to, our sound.
Mm-hmm.
So
So how do we make it
so
not
how
similar?
do we make it not? Yeah,
That's
how would
we
we
always
make it more?
we always have to be assholes and go
differentiated?
against the grain with everything. Jesus Christ.
Have you guys had a favorite tour or even just a venue that you've played at? Because I know that you've done some touring.
Oh yeah. Well,
favorite
we have a bunch. I mean, I want to say one, but we haven't played there yet as a band. I'll say it anyway. There's a place called The Rave in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's almost like 4 venues in one. It's a huge building, and it's got the Eagle Ballroom, which is enormous, and it has the most insane like skylight design. Fucking, I don't know what it is, but that's definitely one of my favorites. I played there with my old band, Another Black Day, back in 2008, and actually I played there with another band that I was in called Joan Red. And when I went back there, I was like, "Fuck yeah, this place is so fucking cool." It's got a basement stage, it's got like a small bar stage, and it has the rave, and then it has the Eagle Room, which is enormous. Like Korn's played there. That's like basically
Wow.
reserved for massive bands. You know what I mean?
Is that the one with the empty pool?
Yes, that's another thing.
I was like,
There's
I
an
keep seeing
empty
it, yeah.
Olympic-sized pool in the basement. And that building's actually been there since 1910. It used to be an old boxing ring, and then they turned into like a gym kind of thing where it had this Olympic-sized pool. We actually got to go see it and stand in it. It's the most insane shit ever. Very cool venue
As far as like our favorite tour,
or
we
venue.
well, yeah, I would say like all the tours have something like special about them, but probably one of my favorites was probably no, it's hard to pick one, really. It
It
really
is
is hard to
hard.
pick
It's hard to
one.
pick. So let's put it this way. I like venues that the load-in is easy. Let's put it
Yeah.
I like venues that the load-ins are easy, the parking is easy, and the loadout, obviously, and leaving is easy. I like easy. Like I hate
You're
fucking.
actually the second person to say that as their answer.
There you go. I mean, because it's true, man. I've played so many places where you got to park a mile away, you got to haul your shit. In fact, here's a funny tidbit. 2008, and the way they set it up is you have to go through this gate. You drive through this gate, you unload, and then you got to get the fuck out of there. Like, so you have to leave your shit, and then you got to haul it like a solid 2 or 3 blocks into the back of the venue, up a fucking like freight elevator, through the kitchen, and then out through this door that is the back of the stage. It was one of the most horrendous things, and you would think being such an iconic venue, a great place, would
have,
be
like, a
easy,
good
would have even stagehands, but they didn't. And maybe they just didn't have it for us. I don't know. They were like, "Oh, fuck that, man. We're gonna go help Skindred." That's where that's who we played there with. And when I
Did
was
you
like,
play with Skindred?
yeah, my old band. We played.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't usually interrupt people.
It's
That's
okay.
my
You can.
that's my favorite band. That is my favorite
Oh,
band,
cool.
Is it
maybe
really?
of all time.
Really?
Between them and Nirvana.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah,
I
Skindred.
love
Yeah.
Skindred.
Harley, have you ever heard of Skindred?
I have.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we got to play a show. That's where we played with them actually. And um they're awesome. They're insane live. Like one of the most
Oh
insane
yeah.
fucking bands I've seen.
That's how I discovered them was I saw them they opened for Cedar and I was like,
No shit.
yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Wow.
they're killer. My old band, we used to be on the same label as them, Beeler Brothers, back in 2007. So that's actually how I heard of them. And then I got the CD, their first CD, and I
Babylon.
still have it. And it's yeah, Babylon, yeah,
My favorite.
killer album, killer band. So
Also, venues with good sound. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
sound. And I'm so pissed because there's that one that Chris used to run sound, the Warrior.
oh, the Warrior, yeah, in Tallahassee.
In Tallahassee, and I think they closed.
No, they sold it. I think it's still there, but it's not the Warrior anymore. I think it's something different now.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a
they
great
actually
sound guy.
they actually used to have like a little mini Comic-Con there when he was running it. And then they had a Paracon, which is like a paranormal, basically like the paranormal Comic-Con, which was kind of cool. So, but that was another really cool venue.
But yeah,
I do agree with the parking though. That's my biggest gripe, even with the places I play with the cover bands. When I'm big enough, I'll call out venues, but I won't do that yet. But yeah, I just feel
Oh, don't
like
get me
if
wrong.
you're
I'm not calling anybody
No,
out.
no.
For anybody watching this, like don't get offended.
no, you
It's
aren't.
just little
But
things like parking goes a long way.
Yeah, no, I don't think you are. But for me, like I feel like if you're a venue, and you want to have bands, there needs to be accommodations. And I don't think parking is that much to ask. Like, fine, don't feed us, whatever. Like, we'll pay for our own drinks and food, but the load in and load out is my biggest stress ever. It's yeah.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
I'm always the one doing it. We'll play a show and then I'll be like, you guys go to merch. I'm gonna make sure we have all our shit, and I'm the only one back there lugging fucking shit. You know what I mean? So it does go a long way.
We all play our little roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Mhm.
Well, while we're trashing venues, I wanted to give everybody.
Yes. Let's keep trashing fucking venue. Fuck them. I'm just kidding.
No, I do
We're
like to
getting-
give everybody a chance to shout out sponsors before we're done, and we've only got a little bit of time left, so I want to give y'all a chance to shout out any sponsors you have.
Absolutely, man. We're in tune guitar picks, sit strings for me, and I think that's pretty much it. That's all we got.
We just do this thing real DIY.
That's all we got for now.
I am
Well, shout out to-
endorse.
So Surprise Radio has been playing our stuff for a while now. They're surprised. He's always been a big supporter. He's always shared our stuff and always played our stuff. So shout out to you, man. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to us, and I'm glad you dig what you hear.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Oh.
have Collision drumsticks and GHS strings. So shout out to them.
Yeah, just real quick to say what I have to say since you're bringing me into it. You you do this for a while, and I've worked really hard to look up and down the globe to find music, and I have favorites. I have people that I really like as people. Whether or not their music is my favorite or not, I'm always going to shout them out because they're good people. Sometimes I get real lucky and it's a case of both, where they play really good music and they're awesome people. You guys fall in that camp.
Oh, thank you.
So
Thanks a
thank
lot.
you for being so awesome to me and sweet to me and accommodating and making me feel like an MVP. That that kicks fucking ass. And then, of course, I love to end with giving you guys the floor. Give you a chance to talk to your fans. You can tell them whatever you want to, why they should tune in, keep tuning in. If they're new to Modern Mimes, what they can expect, just anything like that.
Absolutely, man. So we are Modern Mimes. You can find us anywhere. You can literally go to modernmimes.com. You can Google Modern Mimes. We're on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Tidal, Apple Music, all that fun stuff, Pandora. Yeah, we love all of you. You guys are always awesome. Keep tuning in. We have a lot of cool stuff coming up in 2024, a lot of shows, tour being booked, all that fun stuff. More music coming out, new merch coming out. And yeah, man, we're just excited for the rest of this year, and it's going to be killer. And, you know, we're glad to have Harley here with us as well.
Yeah.
So it's adding a whole nother element to this whole thing. So stick around, stay tuned. We got a lot of cool shit happening.
I can vouch for the fact that their social medias are fun to follow. You can get to know them a lot better. You can get to know more about the songs. Like I know that she liked Green Day because I, watched one of her reels. I knew that just a lot of the things that I was able to find through their social media. They're very engaging there. So I appreciate that about you guys. Did you have anything else you wanted to tease before you go?
Ooh. I just put out a guitar playthrough video. If anybody gives a shit, go to check that shit out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes. There you go.
I'm not trying to be cocky about it, but yeah, I put that out. She made me do it, by the way. It wasn't my idea either. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna fucking do this." I'm like, "All right, I guess I'm doing this." So that's out there. So yeah.
Well, you know that I don't like hype you up that much, but I have to say that
You don't. Thank you.
that's a pretty impressive song guitar wise.
Thank you.
And you know,
It's all warm and fuzzy now. Fuck that. I'm
You know,
gonna
I'm
go
the
listen to
toughest
Cannibal
critic.
Corpse after this.
but I think it's pretty impressive even for people that don't know much about guitar, because just how fast he plays it is just
Thank
it's
you.
just insane, and he just moves across the whole entire fretboard, and it's fun to watch.
Now I gotta remember how to play it.
It like almost gives me anxiety watching you play it, because I'm like, oh my god.
I have anxiety while I'm playing it. I have anxiety all the time. I have it right now. Our AC's not working right now. I'm fucking sweating balls right now. This is
Are
terrible.
you serious?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the
I got the
worst.
spotlight on me, and I'm like, just fucking pouring. It's all right. It should be fixed hopefully within the next fucking 20 minutes, or I'm getting a hotel.
First world problems in Florida.
First world problems. Yep.
I mean, Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it. Florida problems.
100%.
I've been
Modern
there.
problems require modern minds. All right, let's put it that way.
I like
Should be our
that.
fucking
I like
catchphrase.
that.
I didn't come up with it. Somebody did, and I just remembered it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
one of our asshole friends did, and I was like, that's good. I'm keeping that.
Who was that, Jesse?
No, I don't remember who it was right now. I think it was the drummer of Artifice, Steve. I think he did it.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go look back.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, shout out to Steve for that fun comment.
Modern Mimes, this was a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for letting your fans get to know you a little bit better.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. Keep that background rocking. I love it. I can't stop looking at it.